So this is day 4 at the residency, Casa Tagumesh. It's been absolutely life-changing already. It's my first time across the ocean. So I am on the Canary Islands, specifically La Gomera, in a town called Alojera. And it's overlooking the ocean. It's just staggering mountains covered in green, lush forests. The flora is just endless. Tons of palm trees, pine trees, different aloe plants and cactus of all sorts. So it's it kind of has this like Arizona meets Germany vibe to it. It's stunning. The people in town are so friendly and welcoming. Everyone waves, says hi to you. I have 2 hosts here that are running the residency. They've been amazing. There's 2 other artists here currently that are leaving tomorrow. So they've been here a while. So I showed up on the 1st and they're leaving tomorrow. And then there's going to be a few other artists that show up throughout the month. So I'm here for 4 weeks. I'll be taking off May 1st. But yeah, this place is incredible. I rented the casita. So it's a private little side house. Has a kitchen, a loft upstairs, beautiful windows just overlooking the mountains. Just what I'm looking at right now. So a cool righteous desk that I can just paint, do whatever I got to do on here on. So been doing a lot of writing, watercolor. This first week, I'm kind of just taking it slow, getting the lay of the land. Walked down to the beach the other day. It took about an hour. Met some really cool people, some hikers from Germany and a couple of folks from Quebec who are just kind of bouncing around on the island, rented a Sprinter van and they're just sleeping around the beach and wherever else they want. So the lifestyle out here is incredible. It's just next level. Everybody out here is just traveling, living life, real slow paced. The sun doesn't set until 8:39 p.m. So that's real incredible. The day just kind of like flows. There's no like anxiety to like hurry up and have to go do stuff. You're out in the middle of nowhere too. So, there's a lot of stretching, meditation, reading, just walking around, hiking spots galore. I mean, there's just trails to different beaches and forests. So I'll be looking forward to exploring more of that this week and kind of getting some inspiration on what I'd like to be working on artistically. So I'm just going to let that kind of come to me. I'm not forcing it. I realize what a special place this is. And, it's a self-directed residency. So there's no real need to hurry up and do it. It's on your own accord, create your own schedule, your own routine. And I think that just kind of gives you the opportunity to really explore your mind and figure some things out about yourself that, you were looking for. So I'm really excited to see what comes from this. And I mean, if anything, it's going to be 6 months down the road when I start, realizing certain things about this trip. So this is my second artist residency, and they're absolutely incredible for artists who are trying to develop skills, for artists who are needing to get out of their mundane surroundings and come somewhere that's just going to provide them all sorts of inspiration and motivation and, also discipline, when it comes to traveling. You have to have a good head on your shoulders and be very aware of your surroundings and pay attention to signs. And, you might not speak the language, so you got to just really, make it happen. So it's been an absolutely incredible journey. I've met people from all over the globe already out here just traveling, doing their thing. It's such a different way of life than America, It's I'm in love with it. So I'm definitely going to be spending some more time across the ocean. And just kind of seeing where this takes me, I definitely feel like making connections out here is just so easy, and it just happens so naturally that there are all types of opportunities for travelers and artists, for, the 2 hosts here, they're house sitting for the owners of this house. So the owners are out in Germany, the husband and wife, and basically Stacy and Brooke, who are here, they're overseeing the whole entire project, and they're here for about 3 months, and they're just helping onboard new people like myself and get them acquainted, cooking dinners, going shopping for the house, making sure everything's good. So taking care of the irrigation stuff. So it's a really cool way to, especially if you work from home or if you're like a traveling artist or whatever, you can really look into a lot of ways to get creative on how to travel at such a low cost. This is not something that is out of range. I think that people have this idea that they're going to have to spend all this money and blah 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 blah, and oh, I can't travel because of COVID. Just don't set limits for yourself, and just go for it. So I found this residency through resartiste.org. It's an amazing site for a global network community of art residencies. You can pick a region, a continent, and check out open calls, see what really speaks to you, and it's a very safe organization, and you're really able to connect with the owners of these spaces and find out a lot of in-depth information as far as past residents. I had such a good experience, connecting with people on Instagram through these past artists' residencies on their websites. I would go and search them, and then I would reach out to them and say, hey, how was your experience? What did you do while you were there? How was traveling there? Was everything good? And, most of the time you're going to get raving reviews, and it's all up to you to just kind of see if this is something that you want to do, and, if you want to push yourself to make it happen. And there are some residencies that are more intense than others. There's a gal that's staying here. Her name is Anna, and she's from Barcelona. And in a few months, she was selected as one of 15 participants to head to Chile. And it's a very intense program. They're going to be sleeping outside, in basically hammocks because of the amount of snakes and insects that are there. So that's something that was a very intense project. And, there's all skill levels for these. So, this, I'm interested right now in the self-directed residencies because they kind of offer this free, fluid way of traveling and figuring yourself out. And, next time around, I might want to challenge myself a bit more and, apply to an open call that says, hey, you have to have a project that, has a deadline, or you have to showcase something that, is about the ecological aspect of the area, whatever it entails. There's, it's just endless. So that's what these offer. They're great to put on your resume. It's amazing thing to have in your portfolio, to learn how to speak to others across the globe and to meet others. I think it's just a life-changing experience. So if any of you guys have any other questions about where I'm staying, want to see something specific, definitely holler at me. I'll be here for the next 4 weeks, and we'll see kind of what happens. But yeah, more to come. Thanks for watching.